Hello everyone, my name is Sidney Zeder. I am the Director of Data and AI Consulting at Artefact, and I lead the travel and transportation practice at Artefact. We support various players in the sector, whether it's in transportation, airlines, rail transport, hotel groups, or online travel agencies. We support our clients towards the entire data value chain, from defining data strategy to establishing data governance foundations, as well as accelerating use cases, whether in data marketing AI or generative AI. What we observe with our clients is a structural shift in travelers' expectations, which has been strongly driven by OTAs, online travel agencies that have already started to industrialize use cases and features for travelers using generative AI. As a result, travelers' expectations are even higher. They expect seamless end-to-end experiences that are highly personalized, with features such as the ability to search using natural language. We also observe that within hotel groups, the technology and data infrastructures have already been put in place. Today, what is really missing is the scaling up of these use cases. And the issue is becoming quite urgent, as a study by the consulting firm Oliver Wyman shows that if hotel groups do not immediately get on board with this Gen AI transformation, the risk by 2029 is to lose 17 percentage points of market share to hoteliers. At Artefact, we firmly believe that AI and Gen AI truly have the potential to transform the entire value chain, not only for travelers, meaning the customers, but also internally to enhance the productivity of the group's employees and also to improve operational efficiency within the hotel. The first focus, of course, is the client, the traveler, for whom we can enhance and personalize the entire journey starting from the inspiration phase. We can recommend content to them, offer truly personalized travel inspirations, allow them to search in natural language using LLM models or even with visuals, support them during their stay with personalized itinerary recommendations, and also tailor their experience within the hotels according to their preference. And all of this requires a better understanding and unification of customer data. And finally, regarding the loyalty program, being able to push offers and promotions that are also personalized based on their profile. I'm going to present a few use cases that we've implemented for our clients, which relate to this point. The second focus is internal. Within the groups, how can we improve the productivity of individual employees? And so here we can work for all the internal functions within the groups, whether it's HR, finance, marketing teams, or even ESG. For example, in finance, what we can implement are conversational agents that allow business users to query databases and access information much more quickly to what we've called Talk to My Data. For the marketing teams, we have also developed models that help better understand the performance of marketing investments and plan them more effectively using MMM models and behavior prediction models that allow us to invest media budgets on the right prospects. Still on the e-commerce and marketing front, today with Gen AI, we can also facilitate and automate content creation in a much more industrialized way, since with the challenges of personalization, the volume of content is obviously increasing. And finally, in customer management, we can enhance and empower employees by making their tasks easier, helping them respond better to customer inquiries and improving the NPS. The first use case we implemented for Burger King is called Talk to My Data. Burger King, like other clients, faces challenges in accessing data for business decision making. However, since business users are not necessarily autonomous when it comes to querying this data, we decided to implement a conversational agent with an LLM that queries the database by transforming a request in French or English into SQL code, then returns the result or KPI with precise visualizations, and also allows users to challenge or refine their questions. This is a use case that has helped to relieve the data teams from a flood of requests and to answer business users' questions much more quickly, obviously improving decision-making as well. The second use case for the marketing teams was carried out at Accor. Accor needs to improve the efficiency of its marketing investments, generating more revenue with the same budget. So we implemented MMM models marketing mix modeling, which make it possible to take into account the saturation effects of investments as well as the incrementality of investments in order to predict the impact of a given investment or budget and to improve the optimization and allocation of these investments. For an airline in the Emirates, Riyadh Air, which faces the challenge of creating content at scale in a fairly industrialized way to also meet personalization needs, we implemented fully automated content creation using GenAI. This content is multilingual and aligned with brand consistency rules, allowing us to reduce the workload for agencies and content teams and truly address the challenges of content personalization. For SNCF Voyageur, we worked on a use case for the 3635 service, which aims to classify user calls to better redirect them to the appropriate service, but also to support the employees who are on the line with these users, helping them respond more effectively to their requests thanks to GenAI and LLM models that truly understand customer needs. Here, the impact was quite significant in the short term, as we reduce the time it takes to direct customers to the right services by 6 times, and we also reduce call center call durations by 10%. The last use case was implemented for the Barrier Group, who wanted to provide their employees with tools like LLMs and ChatGPT to improve their internal productivity, but at the same time to secure access to these tools. So we implemented an internal barrier GPT with specialized agents for HR functions, for casinos, for marketing, which really allow employees to securely upload internal documents and to enhance it to make their daily work easier. And what we observed during the testing phase was a very strong adoption, since we already recorded 2,800 messages during the test period alone. The last focus area is improving operational efficiency within hotels across different functions, whether it's revenue management with models for predicting demand and revenue, or for housekeeping as well, the way we can now truly transform processes, automate them, and make them more streamlined. For food and beverages, from an operational standpoint as well, demand prediction can help reduce waste, for example, and anticipate risk and maintenance errors within hotels. As for procurement or supply, it allows us to better select suppliers based on defined criteria, also to improve product selection in hotels according to quality or cost criteria. If we take the example of a housekeeping planning process in a hotel, today it's a process that is very manual, highly dependent on last-minute changes and quite tedious. What we see is that GenAI truly enables the automation of a number of tasks within this process. And that's actually where the real value lies. Beyond copilots that improve individual productivity, here we're truly transforming the entire process end-to-end to generate value for business. That concludes this presentation. Just a quick reminder, we invite you to come see us at our booth, where we can show you a number of use cases in the travel sector, and also to join us at our Adopt AI event in November, where we'll have a stage dedicated to this practice.